EGM Network.
Hello, hello. Welcome to another episode of Wherever with Lou Navarro. I am your host, Lou Navarro, a realtor with Remax Crown Realty here in this beautiful paradise we call Vero Beach. I'm a community leader, a podcast host, and I'm truly passionate about helping families achieve their dream of home ownership. Buying or selling a home is one of the biggest investment and financial decision people can make. And having the right professional guiding you through every step can make a difference. Whether you are purchasing your first home, selling your current home, or investing in real estate, my goal is to help you, educate you, empower you, and serve our community. You can connect with me through social media as you can find me as Lou Navarro, the realtor. Call me, visit my website to learn more about selling, buying, or investing here in the Treasure Coast. Today, we're talking about something that every homeowner should pay attention to, especially as hurricane season begins here in Florida, your roof. And for that, I have today, they are joining me today are two amazing people, Scott Case and Laura Barbeis from Superior One Roofing. And they are located in Barbeis, Florida. Thank you so much for coming and doing this show with me. But before we get into the roof, tell me a little bit about yourself, Scott.
Brevard County native. Been in Florida all my life, and started my career as a GC building custom homes. Built that business up, sold that, did a stint in real estate for 18 years.
Oh, interesting.
Full-time realtor, and got recruited. Yeah. So I feel your pain.
Thank you.
So I was recruited by the owner of Superior One, who was a friend previously in 2020, and so to come in and do sales. And so my official title is sales manager / team lead, and sometimes they call me the fire marshal.
Oh, interesting. So what's something that outside the roofing people will surprise to know about you?
I have a passion for teaching.
Oh, interesting.
There's no money in teaching.
Well, but you are making a difference.
Yeah. So I try to educate through venues like this. I'm also an NRA instructor.
Okay.
I teach medic first aid. I teach Stop the Bleed program, and a couple other things.
Nice.
And so that's and I was a scuba trainer, instructor trainer.
Wow. What about you, Laura?
Well,
how did you get into roofing, and tell us a little bit about yourself?
I am from Argentina. I came here in 1999. I have been married to Scott for 22 years, and we have an amazing 18-year-old daughter.
They just graduated from high school.
She's graduated in high
Congratulations.
school, and she's pursuing a career in insurance.
Oh,
So,
interesting.
yes. I have been in sales all my life. In constructions for 22 years and in roofing as well since 2020.
Wow. What do you enjoy doing when you're not helping homeowners of businesses?
I love gardening. I
Oh.
love my trees, my plants. That's why my nails are never done. I love homemade cooking,
Oh,
pasta and pastries and all of that.
Argentinian food, right?
Yes.
One thing that I always enjoy learning from successful people like you two is what's a personal value or principle that has helped you guide your success?
Brutal honesty.
Yeah, same. I mean,
You might not like what we tell you,
Well,
but
you're honest.
right.
I like that. I like that.
at the end, the through set you free. So
Yeah, being transparent is good. Good. Now let's jump to the topic that everyone wants to hear, and especially on this time of the year, we are officially entering the hurricane season. What's the biggest mistake homeowners make when it comes to roof preparation?
Well, it's set it and forget it kind of thing. You get the roof done and you forget about it for 15 years until the insurance company bothers you. You should have an inspection done yearly. Typically, our customers, I counsel them to have an inspection done in March, April, before storms roll through. We do get 75-mile-an-hour winds in Florida thunderstorms. So, and typically it's not the roof that gets peeled off; it's the hip or ridge caps, things like that, accessories they get. So, if you get it checked once a year, that goes a long way toward keeping it solid if we do have a tropical event.
All right. And how can homeowners identify any warning signs that the roof may already have issues before the storm?
So, I mean, a visual inspection is a good way to start. If you have a two-story, that's kind of harder to do. A lot of people, the drones are really affordable now. They can actually fly their own drone up there. But an easy way to do it is if you go around your house and you look up the plane of the roof, the line of the roof, you might see irregularities like a curled shingle or some lumpies, or it's easier to see that deformations from that angle. Okay. And just do a visual, and then once a year call. We don't charge for inspections. Okay. So
that's good to know. Not charging for inspection. So, if someone's listening today, what are 3 things that you think they should do this week to prepare for the roof for the hurricane season?
that's a great question. Well, once just trying to have it inspected. If your roof has been done recently, call your roofer and have that inspect. If it has been longer, you can call us, but in inspection, that would be one. Number 2 will be make sure that you check your insurance papers. So if you have an agent, call your agents, make sure that you have the right coverage, and that will help you in case that you need to use that insurance. And number 3, if you are at the end of your life expectancy, start budgeting, because sooner or later it's a big expense.
You say something that's very good. You should start budgeting. I think that you should start budgeting the moment you get that new roof.
Yes.
So it doesn't become a hassle then. Yes. Where the money come from?
Yes. And
you touched on something that is really, really important, and it's the preventative maintenance. We gonna also be included. don't see that could help us save money on the long run, right? Because a small issue today can become a major issue claim tomorrow, and prevention is always cheaper than emergency, repairs or anything like that.
When Laura touched on the insurance, Citizens, we've had 17 new insurers at last count that have come back into the state. Citizens has gone from around 1 million policies to just under 500,000 now, uploading those. Yeah. So checking those policies, because now you all have a new policy. It's not a Citizens anymore. So that's necessary.
Yeah, no, interesting. Very, so check up your policies. And you were a realtor, so as a realtor, for us, the roof is such an important, I would say one of the most important parts on a real estate transaction. Why would you think that roof issues create so many challenges when somebody is trying to buy a house or sell a house, for that matter?
A few years back, the way the insurance claims were set up, it was not a two-way street. If you sued the insurance company and you lost, the insurance company still had to pay for your attorney. So we had unscrupulous attorneys and roofers. They would go out and door knock.
I remember those.
Damage, whether you had it or not, it was cheaper for the insurance company to pay. So that was changed a couple years ago, 2 years ago. And so now we're seeing things on the other side of the spectrum. The insurance companies are not paying some claims, in my opinion, that they should be paying. So that's causing issues across the board. According to FAR, 42% of real estate transactions are crashing because of roof or insurance-related issues.
And witness of that.
Yeah.
You know, and the I think that sellers don't see it that way, but it really can stagnate the sale of the house, and it deters completely. What are some of the common roof problems that you find during the inspections that can delay the sale?
The age, just plain age out. Granular loss, that's something that an inspection will show. Excessive repairs. Just
patching.
Just patching, yes. Or just plain roof damage due either through storms, lack of maintenance, or poor quality, either workmanship or materials. I mean, you have different quality of roof, like anything. So those are the...
Yeah. And, when I'm showing properties, most buyers just, oh, how beautiful is the kitchen. Oh, the bathrooms look great. And then they totally forget about the roof. Of course, me as a realtor, that's one of the first questions I ask the other agents. And I always ask, is if the edge of the roof is I always ask, is the seller considering giving any concessions, right? Because it is a big ticket item, right? So what do you think should buyers pay close attention to the roof before buying? Can you explain that to buyers? Because they say, oh no, I have my dad can do that, or my friend can do that. I say, no, it has to be before. It has to be done before.
First of all, you do one thing and you do it right. All we do is roofs. We don't do anything else. So what you're seeing, in especially with real estate, is you'll get a wind mitt done, and it says it has 5 years of life left in the roof, right? Okay, so you're good for this year, but what about next year? So now your buyer has purchased, and within a year, when they've only got the 4 years left, and their insurer says, oh, wait a minute, you don't have 5 years left. They're on the hook for a roof. Have they budgeted for that? Have they planned for that? Have they been counseled to do that? Typically not. No. And it's just, okay, it's a done deal, and we're in our house. So that's a big issue that I'm seeing is these guys, they get it sticker shock, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
Average roof price in Brevard Indian River is about $15,000. Yeah. For shingle, and so that's a big chunk of change.
Yeah, and then if we go through this to the seller's perspective, if someone is saying, well, within next year, within 2 years, I will sell my house. What would your recommendation be about the roof for that person?
So a lot of the realtors that we deal with, they like to be proactive on their inspections, and they will post, especially when they know we're going to get a new roof, they'll post the warranty and the product info from our shingles and the way we do it as a warm blanket for those buyers. The buyers are well informed these days. It's not like 20 years ago where you were the sole source of information. Now it's information everywhere, whether it's correct or not. That's a whole nother can of worms. But so I think that for a seller's perspective, it's good for them. It's a marketable item. And it's a warm blanket. It's a carrot on a,
Yeah, I mean,
however you want to put it.
It really will sell better.
Yeah, unless you know the deal. If it's a kind of a fixer upper, then the shark circle.
Yeah. All right, let's take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Don't let a dirty pool ruin your fun. Deja Blue Pool Service specializes in green to clean transformations in Vero Beach. We handle chemical balancing and deep cleaning so you can stop scrubbing. Google Deja Blue Pool Service. Keep it clean, keep it blue.
At lunchtime, enjoy a southern home-cooked meal paired with the best sweet tea in town at Marsh Landing. You'll love our daily lunch specials like chicken and dumplings every Thursday, or one of our juicy half-pound burgers. Experience old Florida cuisine at Marsh Landing in Fellsmere.
Big news, Treasure Coast. Your favorite mortgage team just got even better. Introducing the same trusted faces you know and love, now with Union Home Mortgage.
Hi, this is Shannon Pohl.
Hi, this is Lucy Cranker.
And these high-production producing team members bring decades of experience, unwavering honesty, and hearts of gold to every home loan. And here's the best part. Same local processing, underwriting, and appraisers you rely on. Contact Union Home Mortgage.
Visit us online at shannoncpole.com
and lucycranker.com.
Welcome to Riverside Theater's Comedy Zone, where the comedy is wild, untamed, and downright hilarious. Hit the zone this Friday and Saturday night at 6:30 and 8:30 for the Treasure Coast's best live stand-up comedy show, featuring nationally recognized comedians with cabaret-style seating and food and drink table service. Buy tickets at riversidetheater.com and get ready for a night of non-stop laughs.
And we're back in Wherever with Lou Navarro. I'm here with Scott Case and Lori Barbeis from Superior One Roofing. And we were talking on the break that you help the sellers. Can you inform the audience about what exactly is that you do?
Yeah. So when I was a full-time realtor, I depended on my vendors or my partners. And so one of the things that we do for our realtor customers in particular is if the seller is in need of a roof, but they don't have the funds for it, we will put the roof on once they're under contract, and then we will collect the invoice at closing. All right.
That's a great help. And, anybody that is out there should take advantage of that, right? So, we just touched base on insurance, and this is really huge here in Florida. Many homeowners hear all these stories about insurance company requiring roof replacement, and they say, "Well, I thought that this lasted 30 years." No, well, good news, no, it's not what it is, right? And why is the insurance now, or what's happening with the insurance industry regarding roof right now?
Well, they should see it from how much it will cost them to replace it if something happens. So in general, I'm not an insurance agent, but as my experience, it's about after 12 to 14 years, the insurance start question your roof. They might send an inspection. They might ask you for, more data. But that's about what we are looking for. Shingles, tile, and metal is close to 30 years. So at 25 years, they start just looking at it.
And a lot of people think that the lenders are the ones that deny the loan because the roof, but in reality, it's the insurance. The insurance are the one that will affect that your mortgage get pre-approval. And, it's not really, people say, oh, can a lender deny my my loan just because of the roof? No, it's the insurance that will do that because, of course, if they
don't bind it, you're done.
Exactly. And the lender won't issue you a loan if they can make sure that the property is worth it, right? What's your advice for homeowners who may be concerned about insurability or financing because of their roof?
So back to inspections. Definitely get the inspection done. So in general, I'll give an opinion of age or condition. Insurance companies most of the time don't care. It's all based on the age of the roof. But you can get, now we're starting to see some of the insurers go out to 20 years on these roofs instead of 15, which is on the shingle roof, which is a good thing. I'm a fan of metal roofs. I know that's antithetical for a roofer because it's going to last way longer. But it's a much
in our
better
countries, the vast majorities are tile roofs. We don't really see shingles. All right, let's take a chief, and I'm gonna just take a moment to talk about something that is very special that is happening in our community. And as you may know, we have been building an incredible movement through el Encuentro de Mujeres Latinas. Y lo que empezó como un simple encuentro se ha convertido en una comunidad que está creciendo día a día de mujeres apoyándose unas entre las otras, compartiendo recursos, construyendo negocios, creando amistades y esas conexiones reales que empoderan de una a otra. Y de verdad que yo estoy emocionada porque Laura que es parte de nuestro grupo, también va a estar este próximo jueves 10 de junio y va a ser nuestra patrocinadora. Así que muchas gracias, Laura, y a Superior One Roofing por hacer esto. ¿Por qué es tan importante para Superior One Roofing, or why is so important for Superior One Roofing to be supporting local events like this one?
I mean, community is everything. Without the support of our community, you don't have a business. And the Latin community in our area is growing, and by stepping into, we support it the right way. Say, right? And as women, we have a lot of women into business, a lot of women into construction. Yeah, and so
our daughter will be one of those.
So yeah, we
you better do that.
That's right.
So basically, we both believe community is everything.
Y Laura les puede decir rapidito, ¿qué piensa de nuestro encuentro?
El encuentro es espectacular, divino,
Qué
la
bonito,
pasamos
qué bonito.
súper genial, hay una energía divina. Es una bendición.
Gracias.
Todos los
De verdad,
meses.
si eres una mujer que está buscando hacer esa conexión real o tú sabes, crecer a nivel personal, profesional, te invito a que vengas a conocer mujeres o simplemente quieres socializar para que veas la energía que habló ella y para que te unes a nosotras. Contáctame, mi número es 954-205-0700. De verdad que este movimiento continúa creciendo y de verdad estamos creando algo que es realmente especial para todas nosotras y para la comunidad. Bueno, let's now go back to English. Quick. I'm going to ask you a question, whatever comes to your mind. It has to be quick, okay? So, you like coffee or energy drink?
Oh, coffee.
Coffee. Favorite Florida city?
St. Augustine.
Okay. Most underrated home maintenance item?
Roof.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
And one of the biggest roofing myths?
That shingles are going to last 50 years.
All right, beach or mountains? Beach or mountains?
Oh, beach.
Of course. Favorite book or podcast? You can say mine.
Yours? No, absolutely.
Dream vacation?
The beach, anywhere.
Anywhere. You're like me. Okay,
Yeah.
we need to hang out. One word that describes Superior One Roofing.
Honesty.
All right. We had to wrap up. Time has taken the best of us. How can people connect with you?
Superior One Roofing serves Brevard and Indian River. My direct line is 321-549-7652. You can call or text me there. You can go to our website, superioronroofing.com. You can call Scott directly. But yes, we have a service 24/7. So if a live person is not there, we're there normally from 7 to 5. Somebody will answer.
So number one message for homeowners right now to remember during hurricane season.
Pay attention to the forecasts. If we have a storm and you're asked to vacate, you should. And look at the preparedness. There's a great list on the National Hurricane Center site. Preparedness, a certain amount of water, a certain amount of food, keep your car gassed up, those kind of things. Those are for your own good. I mean, it's not just some dumb suggestion. It's really thought out.
Well, thank you so much for everybody listening to Wherever with Lou Navarro. Remember, whether you're preparing your home for hurricane season or simply thinking about buying, selling, or investing, look always for trusted professionals to help protect your investment. And remember, surrounding yourself with the right people, the right team matters. If you have any questions about real estate buying or selling, reach out. You can follow me on social media, Lou Navarro, the Realtor. Also, I just forgot, but anyhow, just keep moving forward, keep informed, and share this episode with anybody that may benefit from it. This is Whatever with Lou Navarro. I'm Lou Navarro, and I see you next time. Y recuerda, yo hablo tu idioma. Chao, chao.
Ciao, ciao.